There we go. There we go. That's on. There we go. Right there. That's on. There we go. Double white maggot on hook. Lovely fish to end on.
Morning everybody. Back down at the res this morning. Again, I'm only local to it. A lot of people keep asking why I keep putting so much effort into being down here, and just live right next to it. So please nobody think I'm sort of obsessive over the place. There's other issues going off at village that I'd preferably like addressing first. But I thought I'd bring you down to res this morning. A few things have happened in the last couple of days, but even more so, it's the 19th of January today. On the 15th, or 14th, 15th, bit of an update was given from the Canal and River Trust about the dam wall and the outlet, but I'll get to that in a minute. But first, I'm just going to start off down at car park. I'm just going to walk you up over at dam wall that way and just give you a bit of an update on what I can see today. So, halfway down the track between two car parks, this is one of the openings. Water level's actually down now by a foot compared to what it were last time we were here. If you remember on previous video, we had about another 1.5 foot to go before it was breaching over. Well, it's actually, I think it's gone down a bit, and you can actually see water level here, look, right in edge. So just going to walk you down here and just give you a bit of an eyes on. But a lot of people have been saying that you're not going to lose fishing. Somebody's already walked around and took pictures in woods over there when water were at its highest the other day. This is clearly going to be probably peg 2, but if you remember a bit back, the people have been saying water level's been like this for a long time. I've been around here for the last 5 or so years, and I've never seen water level up this high before. But if you remember, you could get down here and you can actually get a few people out here fishing. So not quite sure what's happening yet, but it has been stocked, and we'll get onto that topic in a minute. But this is your view from here, so you can no longer get over there. But before, if you remember, you could walk down to edge where this grass bit is here, and you could actually peg up down there. And now you've just got this little bit of a bank here, and then you've probably got, well, water level's down at the minute, so I need to come back and do another update, but water level will probably come up there somewhere, so I'll have to see where it settles. Right, so back up into the main car park area. There is a number 1 down there, so when water level comes back up again, it'll actually be on this bank here. This is where it slopes down. So I dare say that one, they're probably just pegging out areas where they want pegs to be. So you might be able to get on this bank and probably fish out that way if you can. But again, you could get down here before and get a few people on here fishing. But this is going to be the area for peg 1, I'm guessing. So when water level comes back up, I'll have to come down in a few days and do another update. But it'll be, yeah, you'll probably have your box on bank here, or your pod, or whatever you're doing, carping or whatever. So at least you've got a bit of bank there to get yourself on. Another thing as well. So empathy aside, being a bailiff myself in the past, if I'm walking around and someone's not got a valid ticket, I'm going to ask them if they'd like to pay for a day ticket. I'll talk to them about prices, what offers are with rods, extra rod if you're night fishing. But what I certainly won't do is, if you are fishing without a valid ticket, you will be asked to leave instantly. So, no. If you refuse to pay for a day ticket, then yeah, you can be asked to leave, but I won't go down that far. Now, down this area, loads of room here, so you could probably get water's down, but if you manage this area quite well, you'd be able to get a couple of pegs in this corner here, and then you've got all your dam wall pegs down there. But yeah, if you've not got one, you won't be asked if you want one, you'll be asked to leave straight away. So let's get up round here. Looks like moles have been busy this morning. So off the back of the last video, where I did a video about stocking this place, saying like, oh, you know, why didn't you not say anything? I had an ocean of people commenting, and it were quite healthy for the brain, to be fair, to read through a lot of your comments. But I had a lot of people commenting saying, they don't have to tell you anything, who do you think you are, and Sir Ben Elliott. and I'm not a Sir Ben Elliot, I'm a Lord Elliot, I'm not a Sir Ben Elliot, but I don't demand that I get told, because that's not what was said. And I wish that all the people that were saying that would have just listened to the video, because even I had to play it back to listen to what I'd said. I said that if it were going to be stocked again, it'd be helpful if we could be notified of what's going in, what size, how many. Just because we're all fish that were killed, it'd be nice to know what's going in to compensate for it. And yeah, I think a lot of people just thought I wanted to fight with him, and that's not what I said. So yeah, the main issues on that video were stocking it when there's already issues going off with damn wall, people saying they can stock it, it's safe to stock it, fish have gone in it, right? Can't argue it, fish have gone in it. They also stocked Kiverton Waters day after. Everybody commented on video, kicking off, no, they don't have to tell you anything. Then they stocked Kiverton Waters day after, which is their sister venue down the road, and they posted about every single fish that went in. Well, if they're not supposed to be telling us, and they don't have to tell us, I didn't see anyone you kicking off on that post saying, you don't have to tell us you're stocking this pond, who do you think you are? So yes, to everyone that was throwing a tantrum, I do apologise that you felt that way. And yeah, see, water level is down. It's down by 1.5, whatever that is. So yeah, I didn't mean for you all to get upset, and I do apologise for any distress I may have caused. God, water's right in woods over there, look now. And yeah, I'm glad that Kiverton have kind of put it to bed for us, because they stocked that one the day after and posted all about it for you. And just to break a bit more bad news to you people as well, I have got a bit of an update for you in a minute about the Sluice Gate. That is back open again. But the new gates on the car park, stolen, gone. So that rent budget. And unfortunately, it's not really a budget issue, that's a society issue that we live in. But a few people commented, it weren't on my post, it were about on the HARTHILL page. Some people did comment, those gates will be gone in minutes as soon as they were put up, because they were just hang-ons. And well, off they've gone. And yeah, just as easy as that. And unfortunately, they've probably gone to a place where you're never going to get them back, you're never going to see them again, and you'd be lucky if even you got on site to get them. So unfortunately, that's a bit of a nightmare. Right, so I'm actually going to just get your eyes on down here and just see what the water level looks like on the outlet, because if yeah, so it's gone down, look, but it's probably about 1.75 foot to go up now before it's at capacity again. But even still, you've got water right up to tree line over there. It's still got a fair way to go yet. Say those pegs that they've marked over there, 1 and 2, you've got to add on that water capacity down there. There, look, so I mean, work it out yourselves. Looks a lot smaller on camera, but it's about 1.5 foot. So you've got to add that on to rise of those pegs over there. So you get your pod halfway on that bank over there, and you might just manage it all right. But over here, look, water's already in trees up here. Still got another 1.5 foot to go up there as well yet. This is your view from this area. I've probably done an update in the last few weeks of this place where water level's been where it is now. So it's guess it's just good to know, I guess. Down there, look, there's a good view. You can actually see right into water down there for that overspill part there. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to walk you down, just get a close look at these gates that have been pinched down here as well. Into car park that nobody's allowed to use. It's a shame really, because it'd be a nice area to park up here. A lot of people would prefer to park over there, but it's a shame they don't open it all up. Oh, right, this is probably why up past flooded here, look. So yeah, there's an issue, look. You can actually see water's actually running down. See water table in all that soil there, look. Where it's just holding it on top. So that's probably all going to have to be dug back up at some point. There'll be some labour enhanced reason to get it dug back up. This is overspill. Again, just bits of water resting in it from last time they were open. Right, let's go on this path and get down to where these gates were down here. Looks like a load of that sedimat there, look. Container left, bits of iron just left on the floor. And again, I'm not out to bands people, it's all publicly accessible down the path here, and like all this stuff, just could do with cordoning off with a fence going around it, like what they've used for the gate down here. But these are your old wind breakers, wave breaker stones. So who knows what will happen with them, but it'd be nice to have a nice structure made down here out of them or something, I don't know. Sure they could think of something to do with them. Just try and keep them here. And here's where the gates have been pinched from. So I've seen posts this morning, and I think it was from yesterday. Gates just done. Pinched. Just hang-ons, look. It was bound to happen. You can't just hang a couple of grand's worth of gates on a fence post, especially in this area, like, 'cause it's a great buy-through area for M1 and stuff, and people see these updates all over the place, and people were commenting when these gates went on. I did see comments saying those gates are gone already. I know they are, and I'm surprised they've lasted this long. But the money that pays for the next lot, where's it coming from? So I think the best thing that can happen is what you see right here, right now, leave it. Don't do anything with it, because you know, just what a waste of money. It was going to happen, just ungone, and just all you have to do is, in fact, you could have left them locked. Just take the pins out each side, fold them up, put them up back of a tipper or flatbed, and off you go. Less than 10 minutes work to get them gone. Don't know who you are, but there's a wave back. Right, I'm going to walk back up this way now, onto the damn wall down this way. I have got a bit of an update to read you from the Canal and River Trust, and it's one that's been posted publicly. It's not a personal response to me, so please no one start crying in comments and think I'm making up rumours. Like, it's just a response, like most things are when I start making statements and comments and stuff. If something's going to bite anyone on arse, I'd rather it not be me. So most of the things that I say have come out of somebody else's mouth first. Right, so don't know when we were talking stocking. If you go and find me on the video where it was stocking, it was the day before. I can't remember the day, but it was the day before. So this is a Canal and River Trust update that were posted on Facebook in reference to a local organisation here at the reservoir. So bear in mind, there's fish in there now. So behind there, there's fish. Nothing can change it. There's fish in there, okay? Please no one start crying because I said, oh, you could have done with saying, just so at least we know before the worst happens. As we thought, the water level is currently above the limit that has been approved so far due to the recent weather systems that have been encountered. A couple of weeks ago, we had all that snow, we had all that rain as well, and it was just flowing over, like it was coming over. And it meant that we had like a big influx of water pretty much straight away. There's actually water running through here. There's this one running as well. Yeah, so there is actually water running out of both of these outlets. I'll have to go over and have a look in a minute. The Canal and River Trust have confirmed that the main outlet valve is currently open. So the sluice gate, the big horrible sluice gate, that's open. Fish in there, sluice gate open. Right, I've got to ABC it because some people in comments are just like, you know, and I ain't got the qualifications to school you. It's open to try and slowly reduce the water level to where it should be. Okay, to where it should be. Well, ideally, if it's filling up, there should be the maximum, because keeping it at anywhere in between would mean opening gates and closing valves. So the 3 little drops you see over there, that's where water ideally should spill over most of the time. If ever it's not doing, it's because we've had no rain for a few weeks and it's scorching red hot. Water levels were reviewed with the external engineer last week. So this was on 15th, so the previous week. He didn't have any concerns based on the results taken from the various draining outlets and the reservoir inspections that were undertaken. So we had a good look round and he was like, yeah, it's all good. I'm the engineer. I know what's what. All right. Don't forget, there's fish in there now. There's fish in the res. Sluice Gates open. Don't forget that bit. The contractors are at HARTHILL Reservoir this afternoon, 15th, so a few days ago. They are there this afternoon, so they were there on an afternoon on the 15th, right? As one of the penstocks on the new spillway was leaking just before Christmas, before the fish went in. Yeah? So it was leaking before the fish went in. The fish are in there now, not been fixed, which is probably explaining why I've got water running down here now. So they may have more work to do. If they have to lower the water level, then Pebbly can be used to bring the level back up, as this is currently full with the valves closed and just a spillway being used to let water down. Then the engineer will again be reviewing in 2 to 3 weeks. So penstock, it's leaking. It's leaking. One of these little gates over here has a leak in it. Okay, it's leaking, needs repairing. It says here they've got more work to do. Sluice gate is currently open. Fish are already in there. What happened last time? Sluice gate were open and fish were in there. Well, everyone were in woods picking fish up out at fields that had been eaten by foxes and everything. That's the update. Nothing can change it. I don't make it up. And better yet, this time I've made sure that it's from a trustworthy source. Even the local organisation on the res have also shared this information as an update to them as well, because it's in their best interest, as they have a business here, just like it is me and you, and more importantly, all these innocent fish that may already be washed down at woods over there. So, what do we do? I can't just go in res now and pick all the fish up. I can't close the sluice gate. I did say a few videos ago, can't put fish in it yet because we don't know if it's repaired. We don't know if all the work that's been done, if it's actually functioning, if it's safe. Because they still went and put the fish in, and not all of you, but a lot of you were like, it's not up to them to say to you that they're putting fish in. No, it's not. But it would have been courteous for the fish, not so much me. I don't sleep great at night anyway. But if you're going to stock it with a load of fish, let's just see if, bath holds water first, because if it doesn't, you can't just take all the fish back out, fix it, and then put the fish back in. The fish are in. You can't just go in and get them now. It's leaking. Sluice gate's open. There's fish in there. Come on, people. So what do I do now? Well, I can just go home, go and have my Sunday dinner, and chill out watching YouTube videos all day with the Veterans Mess. I don't know if any of you have seen him, but he does loads of fundraising for charity. But anyway, I could do that. But what I am going to do is something a little bit different. So, to the woods. But just before I do go down there, here we are. You can clearly see we've got a leak. Water's coming through. So, that's going to be the leaky penstock. Oh yeah, leaking on this one as well. Got a leak down there in the corner, and we've got a drip coming from the ceiling as well, people. So both of them are leaking. And again, a lot of you are going to be saying, oh, it's only a drip, don't worry about it, you blow everything way out of proportion. But water is a very powerful source, especially when it's under pressure. And slowly those leaks, it'd be like sticking a knife into the side of a swimming pool, the blow-up one. The hole that you make with the knife is not the hole that you get. The pressure of the water behind it expands that hole and just bursts it open. Well, even though this is all concrete around us, pretty much a similar story. So as water seeps through, it will slowly carve away through that concrete structure and the hole will just get bigger. So needs addressing. So I'm going to head back off now, get myself down to where woods are, but let me just ABC it for you again. Full. It has fish in it. Sluice gate open. Penstocks leaking, need fixing. Water needs to go before repairs. So I'm glad I've got that out of the way. Right, to the woods. And again, just to add a few more ABCs. The sluice gate, which is a controllable valve, is now at the end of that pipe where sluice gate's always been. I'm going to take you down these steps. I can actually hear the water already. Cool, look at me get down these now. Tell you what, all this fitness I've been doing just lately, running rings around everybody. Right, so let's get down here. Again, there's no gates, it's all publicly accessible. You might be able to hear it. That's the water coming out of the res. Right? Fish went through that very hole before and they all got washed up down in the woods. Water coming out. Fish in there. Water, fish that way. Woods over there. I hope you're all following what I'm saying. I don't know if you can hear me. It's because there's too much water coming out. So, come down off at Main Road, which I think is it Woodall Road? I'm going to walk you down here to where I first found the fish. Not on the day when the first one was ever discovered, half a mile down there. When I first come down that morning and found them all coming out in the woods here.
Anyone at HARTHILL and Woodall, just at back at works, and this is where the outlet is for the res. The carp there, there's two there, look dead. If you look further down, it's just littered with them. So I'm doing my best to try and get, look at how damaged his fin is, look. Big old fish in. Big carp, I think he's gone. Trying not to tread on any. That's that same one there. I'll be steady where I'm putting my feet here. I think he's gone. Yeah, he's on his way down. He's dead. Oh, another one here. Big mirror. Best to try and keep them moving if there's any deeper water down there, but oh look, God, those three, they're underneath each other. Another one there, look.
And I've brought back up just in case. There's a lot of water coming out of that sluice gate over there, and these fish that have gone in, people are saying they were like small fish. So you know, just to keep my mind at bay. Save me going back home for one. But let's get down here. We're going to have a look at where this water's coming out. Actually brings you out in this field here. And here is, wow, here's the water coming out. So there's plenty in there to house a couple of small fish, but nothing I think I'd be able to see as of yet. I'll tell you what, let me just get down here and have a scoop around and just see if there's anything in there. Oh God, there's some flow to that. I might have to get in, people. Right, nothing there, but should have brought my waders. Oh, it's actually quite shallow here. I didn't need the landing net handle. So, oh, what was that? Was that a fish? Please tell me that weren't a fish. It looked too big to be a fish. Right, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to head off a bit further downstream. Was that a fish? Oh no, it's a leaf attached to the bank. God, I thought that were a fish then. I'm actually going to have a trek a bit further down. Water's really pushing through here. There's a load of water coming through. So I'm going to go a bit further downstream, just see if it's a bit calmer, and just see where any fish might have settled. Because at force that's coming through, I think if they're going to come through, they're just going to carry on until they find steady water. Who knows? I certainly don't. So, let's get a bit further down, go and see if we can find any. What we got here? A bit of steady water there, but you can actually see the bottom there. I'm going to go a bit further down. I think there's a bend around here, so won't mind having a quick dip in there. But I mean, with how much water's coming through and how long it's been coming through for now, a few days, could be anywhere. Yeah, like here, look, there's going to be any anyway, they'll be there, won't they? We got a load out from here last time and a big roach. Quite calm up there. Go a bit further down and have a look. See if we can find it a bit steadier. Like here, somewhere here, look, where it's a bit calm. Just somewhere where the fish should find it nice and easy just to sit in flow. There's a little footbridge down here. Let's go and have a look here. Bullion field. Nope. Not going through there, thanks. Like this bit here, look. Do we going down, starting and coming up, kinda? Is that how it works? Probably how it works, isn't it? Remember, if you go through previous videos, you'll see where I come down here that day and met two chaps, Tanner and Luke, and come down for like one last check after all uproar and up fish and everything going out, and we found a lovely big common carp down here. They helped carry it to safety. In fact, they pretty much did. Yeah, like how calm this is here, look. Still wouldn't surprise me though if any of that managed to make it down this far. Right, so I think a little bit further down I should 100% have brought my waders. A bit deeper than I thought it was going to be. Loads of water in it. So, a bit further down. A nice fast bit running through here. Big old pumping water down there, look. Oh, but that's probably pumping water back out at the field. Or maybe the farmer used it to fill that duck pond up there, look a bit. Probably. Bit further down. It's like an area here where loads of craps, like sort of come to rest on the surface. What we could do, we just leaving a net like this, just in brook. But I think it'll just fill up with rubbish after a bit and just get dragged down. That'd be an option. So this is where the bridge is, where the first carp was found by the first people on, you know, we were walking past with dogs, so they found a big carp down here. So this would be a great area to target. Only problem is though, when your fish do come out, they're going to rattle all the way down them rocks there. So, you know, is there any on this side? Guess could have a quick tread in and have a look. What? Actually, water flying out through there. Yeah, they'd probably, any fish would make their way through, wouldn't they? I don't know. I just think with fish that I've been told have gone in, if some of them were to come down here, that'd probably knock them out or kill them, and you know, you'd probably find one or two dead one about. Who knows? Let's get down and have a look though. Idea is, if you could just hold a net in the water for this long, would you catch fish if one were just being washed downstream? Well, the answer is, people, I don't know. But I just think with how much water's coming out and these little fish that have gone in, there's a chance of getting one, you know what I mean? There's a chance just netting one. So I keep looking on all banks where water's hitting banks on each turn, just to see if there's any like carcasses or anything washed up, but it doesn't look like it. They might just be really fit and healthy fish, and they might be swimming just fine in here, but I reckon back up to the top and see if there's anything. If we can just sit there for a bit and watch for anything coming out, that might be the best bet. Plus they might be finding calmer water and safe sanctuary further upstream. Probably the best chance we've got. What do you reckon? Alright, so there we go. What do you reckon, people? I'll just jam that there like that. What about this? Yeah, make some sort of. What about that? That work? What do you reckon? It's like catching some water. Oh, no, not there. It's not. What if I? Oh, that's better. What about that? Fish catching 9,000, do you reckon? I'll just leave that there for a bit and just see if anything does come down, it's going to go. Is that how physics works, do you reckon? Can we catch something in there? Got a little something in it then. Wow, it collects loads of stuff fast, very quickly. What I'm going to do is, see, my theory is that it's been open for a few days. Spoke to a dog walker down there and she said that it's been pushing through like this for a few days. So that statement I read out to you earlier, I'm guessing that it's been open since they knew they had a leak, maybe. So fish could already be in Chesterfield Canal by now, because that's what this feed is. It comes from HARTHILL and feeds the Chesterfield Canal at back of Kiverton Waters. So I guess fish could be down there already. especially with first lot that goes. So to be fair, there's still a massive volume of water on top, isn't there? So anyone's game. What we'll do is we'll leave this here for a bit, probably get about half hour. Might just go for a walk up here somewhere, and just see if anything does pass through. For a chance of catching us some fish. How did I do it? Not like that. Really? I don't know. I don't know what I did, people. What did I do? I'll leave it like that for a bit. See if it happens. Again, I don't know if any fish have come down here. And if they have, in days that have passed, they're already going to be way down. But on the off chance that maybe just one more might come through, who knows? Anyway, let me go for a walk. I'll leave that there like that. And who knows? Might be able to bag us a whatever they've stocked. Who knows? Nobody knows. Oh, the back. Oh, it's only been a couple of minutes. I just want to check just to see what, because you can clearly see we're collecting stuff. Just leaves. No fish though. I think, people, it's going to be a case of, if any have gone through, you're already right down there. I think that's going to be the bigger picture here. Let me get this out of the way. This is doing my head in. The silver wedding anniversary banner just wrapped around a piece of rope. What's this rope all about? Do we know what this rope is for? Somebody's dog on the end of this? What is it? I have no idea what this is for. I don't want to pull it in case we lose all the fish stocks, but there's a piece of rope just randomly hung on this branch thing here. Who knows? But yeah, you can clearly see how much water's coming through. And I don't know, there might have to be another part to this video. Might have to come down in a few days when water levels, I don't know when it's caught. Will it calm down? I don't know. Could definitely do with putting a netting like this though, or some sort of description. Because this is a good, see how it's working? Catching pretty much everything that goes in. Oh, I thought there were fish in there. It's a bit more of that banner I've just took out. Oh, I got overexcited then, people. But this is my thinking. This much water's coming through. There's actually small bits of logs and stuff that keep coming down as well. So if they can get through, then the fish can as well. Just waiting for another one to come through. That one just rolled down then. But it certainly would make sense that if any fish were going to come through, they would pass straight through here. So that's what I'm thinking, people. And again, they've stocked it. The gate's clearly open. As you can see, there's a load of water coming through. And I don't know what kind of sieve or mesh they've got over it, but from what I saw before they closed it all back up again, it wasn't anything that was going to stop small fish from getting through, that's for sure. Who knows? But I'll hang about here for probably another 5 minutes and just see if anything progresses. But yeah, my guess is that any fish that have made it through in the last couple of days, because this has been open a few days now. Mind you saying that, there's still a lot of water in there, isn't there? Just going to be a matter of, or it might have clogged up enough with rubbish that's been left in res. That's what I'm thinking, people. So what I'm going to do is I'll leave the video there. I'm actually going to hang about a bit, just see if anything does end up in this net, and if it does, I'll put it in the next video. But what a load of excitement on today's video. Stolen gates, sluice gate back open, leaky sluice gates on the new down wall outlet, flooded pathway, lots of controversial comments. So I'll hang about here for a bit, see if hope progresses, and yeah, I'll include it into the next video for you. So thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, get a thumbs up. Subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost anything whatsoever, and that way any content that I do put on in future, it's kind of there on your screens waiting for you as soon as you go on YouTube. And comments, you all know I love comments. Keep the threats to a minimum because no one ever turns up. The last video were a great example. I don't know if many of you managed to see it before I removed it, but as soon as someone threatens you or threatens violence or anything like that, YouTube notify me first via email, and then I quickly go on and remove it. But anyone ever threatening to come down, batter me, or do whatever you're going to do, just don't, because no one ever has, no one ever will. Every time I come down here, I've even been down before when people have told me they're going to meet me down here, and I'm always stood here on my own making these kind of videos. So just trying to, I'm like a journalist reporting on the angling world for you. And although this is no, fishing match right here or carp session, this is me bringing content from the underground. This is the stuff you don't see. We've got a reservoir over there that's just been stocked. No one had to tell me, but they stocked that one down there the day after, and they told everyone, and they didn't say a word about this one up here. A couple of days after that, there's a leak. The sluice gate needs to be open to let some water back out so they can repair it. Well, there's water in there with fish, and if they start letting it out, it sometimes like comes out together. So, you can't flush a shit out toilet without you pissing down with it. And, unfortunately, some people just don't like to hear that. But this is why I'm here. Because without me doing this, who else is doing it? So just be mindful that I would do anything for all of you. So all your comments, everything, go for it. I'm not overly, but it does not affect me in the slightest. I'm not bothered. I'm currently ankle deep in a river trying to save probably a couple of fish that might just come through a sluice gate that's been opened for a res that's just been filled up and stocked with fish. So just please think of the bigger picture before you start trying to degrade me for my efforts, because there's nobody else here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 2.